So grounding, we talk about it a lot. I check it for everybody the first thing, and not always for the energy circle, but often. So we touch at the bottom of the feet and we muscle test to see if our energy, it's almost like a energy root coming out of us, anchoring us into the ground. You can just, I just mostly do it with the visualization and intention. I like this picture because it really feels like that is grounded. So also your feet. So ground from the tailbone as well as the feet. And this is the image that I used for years talking about grounding. And then when I learned about pranic healing, and I saw this picture, I really like this because look at those roots. I think a lot of people do have thin, especially kind of spiritually open people, have really big branches and sometimes not as strong of roots. And it's also like our self-care. It's like we need this to be strong. So now more than ever, we need big roots, and you can just intend go deeper and wider and deeper and wider. Also, something I've learned somewhat recently is not so if you are the tree, don't think about just from your feet, but from the waist. Like let the roots come out even from the waist and some up from almost like a princess dress, like under the bust. So feel where that is for you. It's actually a little bit more stabilizing um, from the waist. I don't know why that is. So we learned hand scanning. We can practice it, or some of you might not be here, might not have been here. You are here. Some of you are here. Am I here? And imagine an energy doll of yourself in front of you. So we just, I'm going to do the whole group. Okay. And so we're going to scan in three places. So, but you do yourself. So here's a little energy doll. And I just kind of like to tap because I'm used to that. Um, you don't have to tap. So I'm tapping in the middle and then I'm measuring the aura. Can't see my hands. Let me undo it. Let me undo this shit. So here's the group. We have a big, beautiful heart. It's not just the heart. It's more like around the auric field around here. And then we'll go tap, tap under the feet. So for you, you'll go under your feet. I'm doing the group as a whole. Okay, so it is smaller. So here's our middle. Tap, tap. Here's our feet. And our branches are huge, right? And that's what happens with a lot of spiritually oriented people. It's like, I'm open, I'm open, I'm open. And sometimes when our roots are pretty good, sometimes when they're not, it can almost be like a feeling of getting fried, or I can't handle this energy, or I've got all these good ideas, but I can't bring them into manifestation. It is the simplest, best energetic manifestation, because if someone's like this, you go, oh, well, I bet you feel a lot of energy and it's hard to bring things into reality, right? And they're going, yeah. And sometimes it's the other way. Sometimes, not as often, but sometimes there's really good roots. And then you tap up here and it's like this. And it's like, I'm not open to new ideas. I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm taking care of it. And I'm not really open to anything new or any good ideas or right. So it's like this almost like an instant picture. And then sometimes it's like this. I'm afraid, I'm keeping my energy in, but I'm pretty good root. So those three places, and you just hand scanning, it's like muscle testing. Pranic healing uses it a lot. And so you can test anything. You could say, how happy do I feel today? So it could be like 0 to 10, but you can just use hand scanning. So, how is my whatever chakra today? Oh, right. And it's amazing. And I guess maybe if you're more kinesthetic, like I'm very kinesthetic, but I really like hand scanning and it works pretty easy. Like you can scan, next week we'll scan the front of the heart chakra and then we'll scan the back of the heart chakra. So for any of you that got smaller, just intend to go deeper and wider and deeper and wider and deeper and wider. So if the branches are huge and the roots small, you will get toppled easily by storms or having a hard time bringing your ideas into real life. If the roots are bigger than the branches, you might not be opening, like you might actually have really good things waiting for you. But we're not, we're literally kind of not open to them. We don't have the bandwidth for it, right? And then we can get very stuck in the day to day. This is what's happening, and I don't see it. Where is it? I'm looking for it. I don't see it. But it's really because our energy blueprint isn't big enough for it. So, grounding is also super important for wealth. So, just think about the energy of diamonds, rubies, gold, oil. It's all down there, isn't it? It's in the earth. And once our roots are down there, we just have to be receptive and we just receive it. It just comes up like the water comes up. We don't have to go out. It's a supportive, nurturing yin energy. So sometimes that helps us want to go deeper and wider. And you could even do a little visualization. Some of you that wrote in about wanting more abundance, and you can even test your down energy and your up energy. The down is good. It's like I'm doing enough, but am I also receiving enough? It also, grounding is super important. It's really the number one thing I would say we need to do in stressful times because when we're grounded, it charges this root chakra. The root chakra is essential, super important for any kind of health issue. It has to be charged up because it feeds the first level of the auric field. And on the first layer of the auric field, there is a perfect health template, whether we're healthy or not. There is a perfect health template made out of light. So the relationship between the hologram of health and the root chakra is important. So that when the root chakra takes this energy up, its job is to take care of its areas, right? The hips, the legs, the feet, the blood, the things, that's its job. But if it has extra, it can charge up that health hologram. So it's kind of like if we just have the bare amount of money we pay for our rent or our mortgage and our food, the necessities. But if we have extra, then we can go on vacation and do some of the extras. So it's kind of like the same thing. And so I heard it said we has to be over 75% charged. Um, it needs that much just to take care of its functions. So for either health or wealth or peace, because it keeps us stable. So grounding is just really important. And to get a sense of it for yourself, it's real and it's personal.